Peace, Black Dot here. As I'm sitting here having my coffee, I wanted to share some more thoughts with you guys. Last week, me and my son Malcolm did over an hour breakdown of the Kendrick Lamar and Drake battle on our paid membership at urbanx.nyc. And you can go over there and check out the full hour, but we did that on Wednesday. That feels like eons ago. But as we were breaking down some of the aspects of the battle, we were going through what the criteria is for judging a battle, how important the beat is. There's certain things you could do live that you can't do on a record. And I referenced Loaded Lux and Calico. The way Loaded Lux destroyed Calico in the flesh, on stage, in person, the way he pierced through that man's eyes into his soul and ripped apart his entire life so methodically, psychologically, socially, just ripping him apart of who his father was, who his father was not, him trying to keep his father in great light as a drug dealer. What Loaded Lux did was so legendary, and the camera angles that they were showing at the battle made it a very cinematic event. And there Loaded Lux was with a suit on, like he was coming to deliver this young man's final sermon. It was classic. I said to Malcolm, that could never take place on wax or on digital form. Well, I was wrong. I just witnessed last night, of course, Kendrick Lamar deliver the most offensive, violent, subtle, intricate, smooth, diabolical, calculated undressing of another individual I think I have ever seen or witnessed in my life. And as an MC, and the MC that he is, a great MC has the ability to use words to paint pictures. And I saw him coming with a bouquet of flowers to his son because little man's dad had just died in a war, and telling him about his dad. But instead of fluffing up who his dad was, he was giving them the absolute truth of who his dad was, so that could carry him further in this world, because that's the way truth operates. In my second book, Urban Culture Decoded, which is available at all bookstores, I broke down the difference between hip hop and rap. I broke down the difference between an MC and a rapper. An MC has significant wordplay, style, grace, cadence, vocabulary. An MC can rock on the spot. An MC is usually intelligent. An MC can move the crowd. The MC is the master of the ceremony. An MC doesn't necessarily care about record sales. An MC writes his own stuff. An MC is ready to go at the drop of a dime at any given moment. An MC has a responsibility to his community to feed it the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of things going on around him. A rapper, on the other hand, does not have such a task. A rapper is going to use basic wordplay, won't make anything complicated. There won't be a lot of metaphors. The hooks in a rapper song is what usually carries the song. They use catchy beats that everybody know, and his journey or mission is just to entertain you and have a good time. Rappers make a lot of money. And because they make a lot of money due to record sales, for some reason, they think they're better than MCs, which they are not. And I say all of that to say each one has its place. Most of us have jammed out and rocked to some really, really great rap records when we're in the car, when we're in the club, and we don't want to deal with that. But we rely on our MCs to take us into spiritual places we haven't been. We expect our MCs to unlock codes for us using metaphors and entendres and wordplay and rhythm and Ra's hymn to do things that rappers cannot do, and we do not expect them to do. In my humble opinion, the gatekeepers created rap to slow down the vibratory rate of hip hop because it was getting too complex. It was getting too intricate for them to truly understand the language of the melanated beings. And so they slowed it down and they made it very palatable for everybody to understand. I always use a reference. I say in 1988, 1989, Rakim was already saying, keep staring. Soon you suddenly see a star. You better follow it because it's the R. So he was already moving us into complex aspects of the universe. And this was getting dangerous for those who understood who we were. So rap was created to slow it down, and every 10 years, the vibratory rate got slower and slower, and we got mumble rap and drill rap and all this other stuff. What we just witnessed, or are witnessing, is the epitome of MCing and the epitome of rap music at its highest levels. Now, when Drake dropped his record Family Matters, it was a heat rock in rap. Understand what I'm saying? In the realm of rap, it crossed all the lines were crossed. The beat was banging. It had that bounce to it, had a little hook in it. The beats changed up. It wasn't too complicated. He dropped a few jewels here and there. No big deal. Now remember, Drake is the master. That would be the epitome of a rapper trying to battle. Now remember, Drake is the master at it because he did Back to Back, which was, in my humble opinion, one of the first or most powerful battle rap records from a rapper's standpoint, because it also got played in the clubs. And that's the angle that Drake is coming from. So, job well done from Drake. 15 minutes later, I'm on the phone with Malcolm and I'm hanging out with my son Eli, and Kendrick Lamar drops. And he drops a nuclear weapon that I haven't slept all night. I'm still thinking about it. This is how crazy this is and was. And he calculated it because what he knows is Kendrick Lamar will never be as popular as Drake. Kendrick Lamar knows, even though they're both financed by the system, he knows the big machine is behind Drake. Had he let that record live for 2 days in the digital realm, I'm not sure his record, the Graham family, I forget the name of it at the moment, would have had the same effect. I spoke to you about how Kendrick is short-circuiting algo and rhythm, aka algorithm. This was the perfect example of 4-dimensional, 5-dimensional chess by not even letting the record breathe, get off the ground, or do anything of such. And it was calculated. It was one of the best chess moves I've seen so far. I was listening to Funkmaster Flex and Ebro have a debate on who was winning, and Funkmaster Flex said Drake is way up. Well, this is before, the two songs that dropped last night, and Ebro disagreed. And I agree with both of them. See, when we get into disagreements, we have a tendency to think when one person is right, the other person is automatically wrong. And that's not necessarily the case. That's linear thinking. Drake provides motion for DJs. Flex is a DJ. So all of his music is motion in that aspect. That's how Flex eats. Kendrick provides motion for podcasters and those who sit back and get introspective and want to do 5-hour dissertations on 3 of his lines. So they are both right in that sense. And we are witnessing a master MC and a master rapper go at it toe to toe. And this thing is really getting interesting. And so I'm going to leave it there. And I got a lot more to say, but I want to put this in parts. And so I want you to digest that for a few and drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think.